Hey there. Saw Dogtooth last night, and it was very interesting. Dogtooth is nominated for Best Foreign Film at the upcoming Academy Awards. It's from 2009. It was released here in the States in 2010. And I finally got to see it in 2011. So it took me a while, but I finally got to see it. And it came to Los Angeles in its regular theatrical run, but it only showed on a couple screens, and I never got to it. But now once it got nominated for an Oscar, it's come back out, and it came to my neighborhood, and I was very excited about that, because I heard that Dogtooth was the most disturbing film of the year. So I was looking forward to being disturbed. And I wasn't disappointed. Is it the most disturbing movie of the year? No. They did not see Human Centipede. Obviously you can't get much more disturbing than that. So, not of the year, but definitely it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. It's about, right off the bat, I think I'm going to go for an 8. It's an 8. And a pretty solid 8, too. A solid 8. It's about a family. It's a Greek film. It's from Greece, a Greek film. So I guess it's about a Greek family who live out in a remote area, needless to say, and they have a man and a woman, husband and wife, have had 3 children, possibly more, and they have isolated them from the world and have raised them in this way. They have never left the property. In fact, if they think they leave the property, they will die, that they must be in a car, that the ground is unsafe, that there are horrible monsters out there. They think cats are vicious killing machines. They fear cats. They live in fear of cats. They live in fear of basically of the unknown, which is their entire lives. The husband seems to be the instigator, the originator of the thought. The wife is pretty submissive to him, as of course his 3 children. He has 2 girls and a boy. They're all of age. I'm not sure how old they're supposed to be, but they all appear to be in their late 30s to early 20s. They're all like children, though. They're all like children. Boy, I wanted to say something. I think I got off point a little bit. Lost my train. Wow. I was going for something and then I lost it. Anyway, the father is responsible for their life, goes to a job, leaves the family there. I really don't think I should talk too much about details, because just letting the story unfold is probably, the whole point, and I feel that just telling you, even little bits about their life, I would be spoiling major plot points in the film. So I want to keep it spoiler-friendly here, because I myself do not like spoilers. So this film is very sexual. It is highly sexual. In fact, I think the core of it is about sex. And I mean, the movie, I think, is about a lot. It's very, very weird. I mean, it's very weird. Lots of silence, lots of staring, lots of bizarre conversations, lots of bizarre behavior. It's a bizarre film. It does not have an ending, really. So if you don't like movies that let you create the ending, then you're not going to care for this. It's very avant-garde. It's very abstract. I would want to say it's like David Lynch, but it really isn't. Reminded me slightly of a David Lynch film, but not really. So it was kind of unique. I really wish I could remember the writer and director. He wrote, produced, and directed it. I want to say Lars something, and it's not Lars von Trier, but it's Lars something. Anyway, it's a Greek film, so he's a Greek filmmaker. I don't know if he's done any work. I don't know if he has anything coming out soon. Perhaps if you're watching this over there, you can tell me. It was definitely unique. Anyway, the film is about sex. There's a lot of sex. There's a lot of nudity. Male, female, old, young, nudity. Lots of it. Let's see. What else? So there is that. And it's quite graphic. Very graphic. And so definitely it's the prevailing theme, and also the way that we react to it, because again the children in this movie, the people in this movie, they act like children, but they are fully formed adults. It's basically their reaction to it and the way it's changed, and basically what the parents have done to the children. It's a lot to think about, and I guess it is disturbing, but really it was just about a family's choice. Again, it's disturbing, but it's like, should we judge them for what they've done? They were only trying to protect their children. Again, it's a really interesting film. Lots to think about when watching this. It's beautifully photographed. Every shot basically looks somewhat like a painting. The camera doesn't move much. It rotates and things like that, and I guess does track a little bit, but primarily I would say the camera is stationary, and letting the action come to it. The frame, it's well framed, it looks gorgeous, again, well shot, well directed, very atmospheric. The tone and the feeling of the film are very effective. They are well married here. I don't know any of the actors' name. All the acting is really good. They have to they have to be comfortable being nude, so that's impressive. And they have to do a lot of difficult things in the film, so the acting all around is commendable. The father, in a way, I guess you could call him the bad guy, is very creepy. He's very good. Again, all of the acting is very good. The movie is very good. It's the only Best Foreign Film nominee that I'm going to get to see before the Oscars, at least. I haven't really even heard of the other films nominated. So I'm definitely glad I got to see this film. I really enjoyed it. I don't really know what else to say about it other than you should definitely see it. When it comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, rent it, check it out. If you like David Lynch, if you just like weird movies where you're just kind of wondering, what is this all about? But yet, I think it is accessible, and I think you can figure it out. And I think it has an important message to it. Now, what that message is, I'm not entirely certain. I just have seen it not 24 hours ago, so it's still, I'm still thinking about it and wondering about it. But it's very graphic. It's very graphic. There is some violence in it, and the violence is shocking, and it comes out of nowhere, and it's very fast, and it's over before you know it, but it is violence nonetheless. But really, I think the sexuality, of course, is what American audiences will be blown away by, I guess, because it's very sexual, and again, we are focusing on a family here. So, interesting, challenging stuff. So that's Dogtooth. I give it an 8. I definitely will want to see it again in the future, just to see if I can pick out anything new, and maybe there was something I missed. I definitely want to see it again. I'll say that much. And I guess by default it's got my vote for Best Picture, Best Foreign Film at the Oscars. So that's Dogtooth. It's an 8. Check it out sometime, and it'll blow your mind. All right, later.